Hey, what's wrong with you, man? You ain't subscribed yet? IUIC Atlanta Burning 2.0. What you waiting on? Get it done. Do it now.
Hey, get them clicks, get them likes, and subscribe. Do it now.
I mean, the Bible tell you, no, ain't no white man got hair like wool.
Right. You say that though.
Yeah.
But you have it around your neck.
But it ain't white. It look more brown.
Okay. What's your name, bro?
Tony.
Tony. My name's Jabez.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask her.
Yeah.
By just looking at the image. You say it in another way, right? You say you see it a different way.
Yeah.
Sis, that image, right? The cross, the image on his neck. Which one does it look like? This one or this one?
It look more like that one.
Huh? That image right there.
If you're going out the skin,
If we going off this,
the image.
let's look at the flowy hair.
Yeah.
Let's look at the flowy hair, the pointy nose.
Yeah.
Let's look at the small lips. Let's just look at the image. Which one does it resemble? Cause he looking up to, right? With the crown around his, the thorns around his head, right?
Yeah.
Which one does it look like, sis?
Bring it out. Yeah.
Don't play with me, y'all. What is going on right here? Why are people acting like this?
I'm gonna tell you.
Go ahead. I want to let you talk. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Something real, bro. At the end of the day, it always gonna point back to black. Black woman is the only one that can share every race and make it look like they race.
Okay. You said the black is the woman. What you say
A
now?
black woman, the only race we can share every race. That-
Shit.
Oh, white.
Yeah, we can produce. Black. Okay, I'm with you. Listen, I'm with you.
Yeah.
But when you telling me that, you walk differently.
Yeah.
You talking to me,
Yeah.
but when I'm seeing on you,
Yeah.
it's different. It's
Yeah.
contrary to what you're saying.
One thing about it, I don't really care about the picture. Do you get the message?
Okay, you get the message.
Yeah.
Hebrews 7. Let me show you something. No, 2 Corinthians what?
11:4.
11:4. Give me that. Now, you say it's about the message, right? Okay. These two images, let's think about it. Does these two images produce the same message?
I mean, if you reading the message, the concept.
Okay, let me so what do you mean by that? Does this image right here teaching the same message that this image teaches?
I got a question.
Hold on, answer mine first.
What you say?
Does this image teaches the same message that this image
I
teaches?
can't say because I don't know what that message is.
Okay. You say you're not sure.
Yeah, because we were raised up
I
on
was
that.
Raised up on this, right? Okay. All right. So let's read this. I like this. That's good. That's good. Let's read.
2 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 4.
Read.
For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus.
So it said, if he come, preaches another Jesus, that he means anybody. But somebody did. Somebody came onto this earth and started teaching us a different Jesus, because Jesus walked on the earth.
Yeah.
Okay, so who did that? Read.
For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus, whom we have not preached.
Whom we have not, the so-called Black Hispanics and Native Americans, this is our book.
That's
the
right.
prophets like Paul, you ever heard of Paul?
Yeah.
King David?
Yeah.
You ever heard of Moses?
Yeah.
Those were black men.
Yeah, I believe that.
They taught Christ.
Yeah.
So now, those black men taught about a certain type of Christ, but another man came onto this earth and went against what they said and said, no, Christ actually looked like that.
Right.
Read.
Or if ye receive another spirit, which ye have not received
From our black fathers, read.
or another gospel.
And what?
Another gospel.
You will receive another spirit and another gospel based off an image of Christ or what they taught us about Christ.
Right.
So now, if we look around Macon, right? Throughout Macon, in this area right here, it's the slums. I'm being honest. That's what it is. It's the ghettos, right? Guess what? In every black home, our grandmas, guess what image of Christ they got? In these ghettos. Which one? This one, right? In all the ghettos where we kill each other,
Right.
we steal from each other.
Right.
In the same ghetto. Even the rappers. Jeezy got out of here, right? He got what around that same cross that looked just like, So having another God that is not of this Bible, having another image that's not of this Bible, says another message and another spirit.
But
Go ahead.
Do the concept change?
That concept does change. Cause now that image right there, how did we get that? They brought it out for. Says, well, you paying attention? He said, how did we get that image? Where that image come from?
I mean, to be honest with us, we were raised off of it.
Yeah.
So that's how we know. How can we be blamed for that?
I'm gonna go deeper. Let's go past your life. Let's go back. Let's go further than that. When did our people,
the truth got covered somewhere?
Okay. Now we got images. Okay. I want y'all to tell me what's going on right here. Now.
What club was that at?
Admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
But the Zulu Nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31.
You been whooped. You been whooped. Have y'all seen that in real life before? No? No, we haven't seen that. But that was way before our time. But let's think about it though. A black man getting whooped like that, something had to be stripped away from him. His last name and his identity. Right? Something had to be given to him. He got to accept something to be broken down. That image around your neck.
That's right.
You have to accept their God. When white men came over to this land, they didn't come with hugs and kisses, did they? They said, no, we are the gods. We are the saviors. Bow down to us. Right. If we don't, what happened?
You're gonna get that.
Look,
you'll be killed.
You'll be killed. Yeah. Guess what? To the point now, our mothers are carrying their babies. Yeah. That's what that image comes with. Yeah. We always had the Bible, but then, no. The white man said, no, you got to bow down to me. Right. You got to worship me. Yeah, right. You got to come to me. And guess what we're doing now? We do it freely now. We don't have to get whipped to do it. I'm carrying the chain. I'm looking fresh out here. It's the concept, brother. It's the concept. It's the mindset. No. It's destruction. Right. We're destroyed now. Right. To the point we carry around. Have you ever thought about it? Think about it. Black people. I'm talking about not just America. Go to Africa. We're the only ones that worship a God that don't look like us. Out. You ever thought about that? Yeah. We the only, but we can call ourselves kings all day. Yeah. We say, God, what's up, God? What's up, princess? How you doing, girl? But we're the only ones that will worship a God do not resemble us, don't look nothing like us, look like us, or have not even done anything for us. Out. Habakkuk 2. Let's show you something. What you got is a lie. And what you're pushing, you might talk good. You sound good. Hold on.
It ain't even that though. It's the main thing is if that was all I raised off of, if I was to talk this over that.
Understood.
How can I be blamed for something I never knew?
You're right. And a lot of our people are walking in. That's why you see the saviors out here right now.
But at the end of the day, you got to think about it. If a man lives 2,000 years, he'll go by plenty of names. Who cares what the name?
Okay.
Who cares about do you get the message and what he done? Understood.
Let's get the message. Luke 1:68. I forgot about that. I'm glad you brought me back to that. The message. So now, I said that you come with a different message based off the image.
Yeah. So the message, what is spoken, you saying all of it wrong?
Yes, sir.
Just why? Because of the picture or the name?
No. If a man came and brought a different image, right? Mm-hmm. You think that's how far he'll go? Mm-hmm. Would you think that he'll change the message as well?
What about the commandments? Are they changed?
No, sir. No, hear what I'm saying, though, before you go. No, the commandments you must keep, right?
Yeah, bad.
Okay. Do you think a man that is not, this is not his book, he said, I want to make my images in his book, right? Will he not only as well change the message?
Yeah, you can.
He did.
Yeah.
So let me show you something. Luke 1.
Yes, sir.
Let me show you something. That image says something totally different from this Bible. Let's read.
Luke chapter 1, verse 68. Blessed be the Lord God of Israel.
Now, we are so hearkened unto you guys because y'all are the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. Y'all are the Israelites. All right? We lost who we are. We call ourselves African American when they put us in slavery. We call ourselves Native Americans when they put us in slavery. So we lost all our identity, right? Okay, now, he said, blessed who? Blessed be the Lord God of Israel. He said not God of everybody, but a God of Israel. That's right. That person around your neck said he's God of everybody. Let's read. For he has visited and redeemed his people. He died on the cross for you, not for the whole world. See, in the Christian church, you was taught he died for everybody. No, let's read. For he has visited and redeemed his people and has raised up an horn of salvation for us. Our people come out. My grandma said all the time, I'm saved by the blood of Jesus. I'm saved. But what does it mean to be saved? I'm looking around making. Our people need saving. Right. I'm looking. We got a cop out here on a routine. He get paid to be out here just to make sure that our black people can act according one to another. Make sure that nothing happened. We're the ones that need saving. We got young children walking up and down the street like as if nobody wants to just snatch them up. Right. We're the ones that need saving. We're in the midst of a land where we cannot create our own laws. We can't create our own rules. But we want to vote. I want to vote. I want to make a change. Right. You can't change nothing because this is not your society. This is not your ruling. Who needs saving? We. Come on. And have raised up an horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David, as he spoke by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began. Since the world began, this book, the world began in what? What book? What's the beginning of the book? What's the G word? Genesis. Beginning. Since Genesis, this whole book to Revelation, that whole book right here is about you. But that image right there, the white people, white man, he said, no, this is for everybody. That's confusion. That's confusion. This black God, him, said, I'm coming for my people. According to Revelation 1:14, he does not look like that. The message changed. Because there was no, hey, we all free right here. It wasn't no God for everybody right here. Now all of a sudden God for everybody? Oh, they just got the understanding of the Bible. Oh, God is for everybody. No, they understand that Bible is not for them. You good, Jew. They understand that the Bible is not for them. But for them to feel like they're in the Bible, they gotta trick you. They gotta make you feel like you a nigga. They gotta make you feel like you inferior. They gotta get you to put them around your neck. It's called destruction. And that's all our people, even our sisters, destroyed. We are destroyed people spiritually. We lost our identity. We don't know who we are. That's why we out here. So now, the message did change. Let's show you another message. Let's finish. Let's go. As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began, that we should be saved from our enemies. From our enemies. From our enemies. We will be saved from our enemies. Christ is coming to save us from our enemies. So God said, you have enemies. Enemies ain't going to be the ones that come up and down your block and spray your whole house up. They ain't going to let themselves be known unto you. They already destroyed you. The enemies is winning. He got you wearing him around your neck. Right. He been plotting on you. He won. He's winning right now. Your enemy is winning. He did it. He got us all in the ghettos going to him for government assistance. I got to take care of my child. So I can't have my husband in the house. I can't get a man in the house. You know what I'm saying? We gotta come together. No, we got Crips and Bloods now. We come together. No, because you gotta wear another color, or because you're from across another street. I can't mess with you. Guess what? The enemy is winning, sir. The enemy is winning. So who needs saving? It's been us. Okay, so how did we get out of that? Habakkuk 2. This is how we get out of that. He's coming to save us. You understand that, right? Christ is coming. Christ is coming. It's going to be a scary vision. I mean, it's going to be a scary scene. It's not going to be pleasant. Because guess what? That white man don't want him to come. You understand it, right? He's your enemy. White men don't want your salvation to come. Guess what? According to the Bible, they're going to fight him. They're going to attempt to fight the black Christ.
That's right.
The true image. Because they want you at the bottom. They want to continue to stay at sovereignty. Now, let's read Habakkuk 2. How do we get out of this situation? By keeping the laws, like you said earlier, right? Did the laws change? All right, let's see if the laws changed. They did not. Let's read one of them.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 18. What profiteth the graven image?
What profit the graven image? Now, graven image, okay? This, around your neck is a graven image. You got different things. Come closer, come closer. What you got? What you got going on? You got praying hands. You got another, his name is Caesar Borgia. That's his name. He was the son of Pope Nicholas VI. All right? Way back in Rome. It's a white man. He said, hey, the Pope said, hey, let's make him the image of Christ. Let's make a paint and push it to the point that that's what we're doing. So you got two of them around your neck, right? Okay. So that's a graven image. Somebody made it. What profit do you get from that? Nothing, right? Read.
What profiteth the graven image? That the maker thereof hath graven it.
Because there's nothing come out of that. Literally, a man made that, right? Yeah, so the maker of it that made it, right? So what profit does the graven image? You said nothing, and you're correct. Read.
The molten image and a teacher of lies.
What is that graven image?
A teacher of lies.
What is that graven image?
A teacher of lies.
It's so simple.
Yeah, I mean, I get it for the number one reason, like I say, even out the creation, where black people created, white people took credit for it.
Yep.
Like, so, you know, that's been proven, but like in due time, if you hinder a situation so long, it will go unrecognized.
Yep.
And it will get covered up.
Yep.
So, you know, you're absolutely right. I'm not disagreeing with you.
So there is a teacher of lies, right?
Yeah,
so what must you do with it?
That's considered a false prophet.
So what must you do with it?
I mean,
What must you do with that?
what must I do with this?
Yes, what must you do with it?
I mean, you know.
Let's finish it.
And a teacher of lies, that the maker of his work trusteth therein, to make dumb idols.
To make what?
Dumb
You
idols.
said false prophets, dumb idols, same thing.
Yeah.
It's a dumb idol. Because when them kids see that, we seen it growing up. We thought it was the dopest thing ever. That's where I want to be like you.
Right.
I want to be like you, wearing the whole cross of a white man. As a kid, we saw that to the point that we went out and actually did it. It's a teacher of lies. So you're teaching not only the people around you, but the younger kids. You're influencing it. You're saying this is the truth.
Right.
Christ is white. This is the truth. I'm wearing it around my neck.
I never posted the color because I don't care about the color.
That's what
At
you
the end of
I understand.
the day-
I know what
at
you're
the end
saying.
of the day, I feel like we all came from two people. So everything is shared, different breed, different. But at the end of the day, we all, you know, it's
I don't
up
get
to
it.
you.
I don't get what you're saying.
If it started with two, everything gets connected.
What you mean by that? What would that do with that being false?
If it started with Adam and Eve,
Yes.
with two people,
What color were they?
of course it was black because they're the
Okay.
only one can shed every race.
Okay. Now, what that have to do with
But based
Christ
on
is
your
saving?
climate, on where you at in this world, would change your skin tone.
So you saying Christ is white?
No, I'm saying he's
Okay.
not white.
Okay. You're going somewhere else though. You going? Hold on. Let's stay right here. Real quick
No,
before
I
you go.
ain't saying he white, but what I'm saying is, if it started with two people on this planet, everybody are the same.
What
It
you?
came from two.
Okay,
The
so
world started
okay.
with two people.
All right. Deuteronomy.
So if
go to
it
second
shared
Edge
different
6.
races,
No one.
we all came from the same thing.
Like spittle.
Yes.
Okay. So you saying we all the same?
Before God created Earth, was it already people here?
Before God created the earth.
Yeah.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And it started with two people, right?
So you saying we all the same people?
We came from Adam and Eve.
Okay. Now you're right.
Go all the way back.
Okay, you're right. Now, let's hear what God said. Because what you said on that point, you're correct, but you're off by a little bit. God see it differently. Yes, God created everything, right?
Yeah.
We all came from Adam and Eve.
Yeah. Yep.
But you missing something. Because you didn't know what God said in the Bible. Let's see what God said about all the people that came from Adam and Eve. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Second Esdras, chapter 6, verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, and of him come we all.
So, like you're correct. You said everything that verse right there. We all came from Adam. We came from Adam and Eve. You agree? We all did. Now let's listen to what God had to say about all these people that came from Adam. Let's read.
and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
So now, God said all the people that came out of Adam, not only them, but also the people that you chose. Who the people that God chose? The who? Deuteronomy 76. Let's get it real quick. Let's show them you're correct. So now, everybody on this earth came out of Adam. But then he said also, even the people that you chose. They selective, right? My specific people, my special people, the ones I wanted. You came out of Adam too. Let's read.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. Read. For thou art an holy people.
Israelites, read.
Unto the Lord thy God. Read. The Lord thy God have chosen thee to be a special people.
He chose Israelites to be a what?
A special people.
He chose Israelites to be a what?
A special people unto himself.
So to who?
Unto himself. Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
God said, I have chosen you to be above all people that are upon the face of this earth. Is that equality? Hell no. It ain't.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in